Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
You know, if you can plan life, but yet it doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know, you can plan and put something over here and design something over here and put borders on this and that in life, but it doesn't mean anything. So you're not in control.
Forgive me for being so inquisitive.
That interactivity is suddenly just cut, and you're just left kind of standing by yourself in the darkness, kind of like, well, I didn't see that coming. What was that all about, you know? Like, where do I go from here? And I think we control our own surroundings.
But during the past few weeks, I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts.
That's something. People need other people. That's why I really think I'm a storyteller. I will, I'll get into situations where I probably maybe shouldn't stick my nose in, but I do. Because I feel that I've seen a lot, and I've been through a lot. That's really, in my opinion, the only way to really communicate among the races and the people in the world. And if I can drop a word here or there, or a little tale here or there, that I think might help somebody, I'll drop it like a bomb.
It's rather difficult to define.
When you get into a situation where absolutely nothing's in your control, it makes you wonder sometimes. And very often I've been in those circumstances where all of a sudden you're not calling the shots. You're basically along for the ride. It's really rather surprising what flashes through your mind in those few split seconds while this stuff's going on. I mean, you think about all sorts of strange things.
I never gave these stories much credence, but particularly in view of some of the other things that have happened, I find them difficult to put out of my mind.
But for people to remember me, or any one particular thing, I think it would be for the fact that never give up. Just keep trying. Don't just accept it and say, well, yes, this is what it is. Strive for something better.
What is the most important thing? I mean, everybody wants to be loved, and you know, you don't really, and when you actually feel it, I mean, I think kind of like with your parents, it's kind of one of those things where it just is what it is because you grow up into it, but when you actually experience it with someone else outside of that shell, it's very interesting. It's very fulfilling.
We're social creatures, and we need to interact with people. That's why relationships are so important, so just crucial for existence. Because if you don't talk to anybody, you don't interact with anybody, then your whole sense of reality is pretty warped.
Something like that ever did happen, where everybody stopped talking, everybody stopped telling stories, everybody stopped relating, nobody learns anything, no one does anything. I wouldn't even want to think what it'd be like. Maybe peaceful as hell. I think it'd be a horrible world.